Hello and welcome to the party. Tonight we are playing a Powered by the Apocalypse hack of masks to play a Super Sentai version, the Millennium Nights. But first, we want to thank our lovely sponsors Roll20, Tabletop Loot, Devin Rue, So Nerd, and So Nerd. I feel like I forgot one for a second, but I'm pretty sure there's only four. We also have a Patreon. It is a great way to support the channel. Also, for this month, though, you can subscribe at half price. So, subscribing gets you lots of cool rewards, emotes, and stuff in the chat. So, bits, all of that help as well. And we have a lovely Discord where we wouldn't be able to do shows like this without it. It's where we do a lot of our planning, a lot of our recruiting, and of course a lot of our making friends. And everybody's awesome there. So come hang out and be lots of fun with us. With that, it's time to introduce the players. So just tell me who you are and who you're playing. Lily.
Hi, everybody. I'm Lily. Lilypad Nebula around other places. I'm really excited to be here. Today for this awesome game, the character I'm gonna be playing is named Cassandra Caldwell. Should I say much about her, or should I just name and color?
That's up to you. Say as much. You can keep it kind of short, but say as much as you want.
Got it. Cassandra Caldwell. Well, I'm not gonna say color yet because we're not anything. We're just your regular everyday high school students and everything. That's yeah. Cassandra Caldwell. She is the student council president. She's on the archery team. And she's really glad to have this chance to show all of her fellow students this field trip thing that we're going on.
Michi.
Unmute. Okay, there we go. Hi, I'm Michi. You can find me on Twitter at Michisaurus, and tonight I am playing Vance Moss, who is the student council treasurer, and also just has a thing for protecting people. It's fine, don't worry about it.
Wild.
Yes, hi, I'm Wild Engineer, and I am playing Toby Johnson. Kind of quiet, kind of bookish high school kid who, just kind of there in the background, sort of. I'm there. You might have seen me, maybe.
Sahoni.
Hi, I'm Gar Atkins, but my friends and you can call me Sahoni. I am playing Finn Mallory, a teenager with attitude who likes art and protest and a bunch of other stuff like that.
Yeah, and I am Nerdy Titty, and tonight I will be your storyteller. So, 500 years ago, in the ancient civilization, we'll call it a civilization, it was more of a city slash country called Mardovia. The evil Cassidius was defeated, and the 11 knights that were the heroes of the realm took and hid away the Book of Monsters. For 500 years, Cassidius has looked for that book. And now, beneath the city of Pleasant Point, he has found that book. finding that book means he has near unlimited monsters to summon at his disposal. But to unlock the true power of the book, he needs the 11 Millennium Gems. The wizard Harlock and his apprentice also seek the gems to use them to bring back the Millennium Knights, and once again defend the world from Cassidius. So we come in on our 4 teenagers on a class field trip at the Pleasant Point Museum. Let's start with Cassandra.
Mhm.
What do you look like?
So she has blonde hair, kind of like straight, like shoulder lengthish. She's wearing like kind of nicer clothes, like definitely nicer meaning like she's like privileged and her parents bought the like clothes that are expensive for no reason. Um
Mm.
like fancy mall clothes and stuff. Like probably some kind of nice top with like a skirt on. She's right now like kind of like shepherding students basically. Super by the book. So she's got like a clipboard and like is like, okay, your group is here, great, your group is here. Yeah, and is like helping out the teachers and stuff as the students kind of like arrive and everything.
What does Finn look like?
Yeah, Finn. He's native, so he's got kind of he's got tan skin and everything. He's got kind of paint splatter jeans, sometimes overalls. I think today's very much a jeans day though. Blue flannel, long hair pulled into a ponytail, and kind of he likes wearing like these cheap spiked pleather bracelets, like the type you get at Hot Topic back in the day. He always carries with him a paint-stained messenger bag decorated with beadwork and buttons that say stuff like "Fried bread power" and "Water is life." Just a bunch of stuff like that. And I think what he's kind of doing is he's still kind of new in town. He's not really new with. He doesn't really know anyone, but he doesn't really have any grudges with anybody either, because like he doesn't really have any reason to. But he's got like a notebook out that's probably filled with doodles. And is probably like, yeah, let's just get this schoolwork done. That way I can just kind of hang out around the museum and look at things on my own terms.
Let's see. Toby. What does Toby look like?
Toby is just very, very casual. Like wears a colored shirt. Maybe it has some sort of graphics on it. Probably not. Just very muted. Jeans. Probably just maybe on a good day he's probably wearing a polo shirt. Standard sneakers. Maybe just some regular kicks. I was carrying around a book. It might be carrying around some manga, or he's actually reading a novel, and it depends on what he's feeling like. His hair's kind of got apart, just the proper way. He's like 2/3 down one way, the other. Black hair, just kind of there. He's kind of mixed. probably like Hispanic and African American, some kind of. Just he doesn't stand out. So he's always like with the crowd, but never with the crowd.
I get it. I feel that.
What does Vance look like?
So Vance is also native, mixed native. He's got tan skin. He's got the long dark hair that he keeps pulled back in a braid, except for like one lock that he keeps down that's like dyed just a bright purple. He tends to wear like very torn jeans, oversized jacket, just a tank top underneath kind of thing. It's not a tank top, but but yeah. And he just kind of like slouches and walks around. He's usually got like a notebook that he's scribbling something in. Kind of tends to keep to the back of the crowd to kind of herd the stragglers along.
Okay. So there is 2 teachers here to chaperone this field trip, as well as a tour guide leading you through. He finishes talking about the current section you're in, and this is, now if you'll move, please, to the next section. We'll be talking about the ancient city of Mordovia and the knights who, according to legend, protected everybody from the great evil. Come along now, come along.
This is a traveling exhibit. Yeah. Finn is definitely kind of taking out his notebook and kind of shifting his. I don't know if he's ever heard about this. This is new information. It's a museum, so.
Yeah, Vance is kind of just like at the fringes of the crowd, just being like, yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
Is this like a field trip you guys go on every year? Is it one of those things?
It's a local museum, so
Right,
you
so-
definitely,
Yeah,
because they can.
definitely. So
Yeah.
they've probably at least been once in elementary school, once in middle school, once in high school.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
when we're really lucky, they have a new exhibit.
Uh-huh.
We're
Okay.
not usually lucky.
Right. We're not usually lucky.
Okay.
I was a couple students in the back who were just mouthing the words of the.
Right. Uh-huh.
We had a salt museum where I used to live that's kind of like this.
A salt museum.
Yeah. I would say this is probably a bit more exciting than salt, though.
Oh my gosh.
These 6 suits of armor were among the first items recovered from the initial dig site along the south wall of what we'd later learn to be the foundation. And he drones on, and he drones on. And there are 6 pieces of armor, and they're a little faded now, but you can tell that each one they're very decorative. They have, colors painted on them. There's a red one. There's one that's pink. There's one that looks to be blue. And then there's one that looks to be purple, as well as one that appears to be yellow. Or wait, no, not yellow. I'm sorry. One that appears to be green, and one that you can't tell the color of. It's faded, and you can't tell the color of it. Now, for the 4 of you, these suits of armor glow, but nobody else seems to notice.
Okay, that's new.
Just very suddenly interested, like, wait a minute, they're glowing now?
Yeah, no, he's like looking back to. He's like, is this like a museum thing, or is this?
Did somebody come through and polish these recently? I don't.
Right. It's either we've all seen the suits before, right?
Yeah.
Except for maybe Finn.
Yeah.
For Finn. Finn, this is.
Forgot I
Finn is our
muted.
entryway character.
Yes, and to be specific, it is only the 4 that for the 4 of you that you can immediately see are glowing.
Sure. I think,
Good.
is the person still droning on?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then Cassandra wouldn't interrupt.
Okay, I think Finn is gonna lean over to Toby and just kind of be like, "Are they supposed to do that?"
I don't know. I don't think so.
Do we see all 4 glowing or just specific colors for each of us?
Just specific colors for each of you.
Okay.
Finn's gonna touch the glass.
Young man, please don't do that. We're moving on now. We've got, a favorite every year. The dinosaurs are next, and
You're not supposed to touch the glass, Finn. I know you're
Immediately, you get like a tap on the shoulder. Like, Finn, I really, really need you to not touch the glass.
Okay, I saw.
I
didn't see the sign until it's too late. I'm sorry.
It's absolutely fine.
Okay.
You're new. You're growing. It's great that you're here and learning about.
You're my age.
As soon as Cassandra's preoccupied with this, Vance is gonna go touch the glass real quick.
okay, yeah. So as you go to do that, partly because Cassandra's there and none of the teachers are looking to keep an eye on Cassandra, the group has already moved on without you. So it is just at least the 3 of you. And
Right.
is Toby still standing there as well?
I think Toby, noticing these 3 very outspoken teenagers surrounding him, kind of starts slowly backing away. Like,
Oh gosh, there's no crowd. Oh gosh.
Gonna just put an arm on Toby's shoulder. It's fine. You're fine.
Buddy system.
Yeah. See, there's 4 of us now, and so we can't get lost because we're in the buddy system. So you can't leave.
Sure.
Exactly. Well, so we should get going. They're heading to the dinosaurs next. So, how are dinosaurs boring? They're dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs are not boring. It's that this guy gives the same speech word for word every year, and he's been doing it for like 50 years.
Well, you have to appreciate the fact that his passion about his career.
I wish he would inject some passion into his career. Fine, go to the dinosaurs. Go.
All right. Great.
And used to swing around dinosaur bones like they did in the old movies.
Well, you can learn about that if we move on with the group.
I mean, bones themselves are pretty dense.
Yes.
Great weapon, I think.
Are you planning on using a bone as a weapon?
I don't think I can pick one up.
That would be badass.
I see what you're doing here.
I'm not doing anything. I'm trying
How do you leave this area? And do you intend on coming back?
I think Cass is just kind of like, okay, let's go. Come on.
Yeah. You guys know where the dinosaurs are.
Yeah. I know it's very interesting that they're glowing now, but even so.
You
Well,
saw the
one of
glow
them.
too?
Wait.
One of them is.
Yeah, one of them is.
Yeah, one of what?
Why is only one of them glowing?
I'm not sure. They must think the red one is the fanciest or something.
No, the purple one is glowing. What is wrong with you?
I don't. Clearly, the lighting is going on the red one. I don't understand.
The lighting is the purple one is the one glowing.
I saw blue.
Look, blue and purple look really similar.
Well, I don't want to negate your experience. So
Oh.
Yeah, so
if that was close to you, then that's totally fine.
I definitely think that that he's moved on towards the dinosaurs now, though.
Gonna touch the glass one more time and go to the dinosaurs.
Okay, so you touch the glass again, and this time it stops glowing.
What the hell? I'm gonna just move on. I didn't do it. Not my fault. Not my fault.
Good. Cass will wait until everybody's out of this before she moves on with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then once we do, then move back onto the dinosaurs with everybody else.
Toby would also be like hanging back a bit, but seeing that Cass was waiting, he'd walk by and just in a whisper, when I was like, I saw pink. Just
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, so you move on to the next exhibit, and the guy drones on about dinosaurs. And now how the museum doesn't actually have any fossils, they just have replicas.
Oh my god.
And it's the same replicas every year. And then you go...
Now I'm bored. I was hoping of seeing bones.
Tip. So now you're gonna go to lunch, and then afterward, the museum's got a new Egyptian exhibit that you'll get to see. But first, you go to lunch, and you're supposed to take your lunch in the courtyard. So that's where the rest of your classmates meet up. Of course, the school sprung for a bag lunch, which is like a sandwich and a cookie, and if you're lucky, you got milk.
Not you have to swallow everything dry.
Vance just pulls out a soda from this giant oversized pocket and is just
Yeah, and there's definitely vending machines that if you have money you can go to. You're totally allowed to. And if you want to, there's like, I don't know, 30, 40 kids at least, and only 2 teachers.
Yeah.
So
Finn is definitely packed his own lunch.
Yep, that's... Yeah, yeah, and you can definitely sneak off. There's 2 teachers for like 40 kids. They're not going to be able to keep track of everybody.
Definitely.
Cass buys a Fiji water from the vending machine.
because of course she does.
Yes, because of course she does.
Toby gets a tab soda.
I have a water bottle that I filled up from the from like a fountain.
Right.
Plastic water bottle or metal water bottle?
Yeah, like no, just like some Dasani that's already was empty that I just put more water in.
Right. You're at least reusing it though. Like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're environmentally conscious here.
Great.
So Vance, as you sit down to eat your lunch, you feel something in your pocket. There's and when you check on it, there is a purple gem in your pocket.
What is? Oh God! Did I accidentally steal from you? Oh shit! I'm gonna just put it back in there. I'm gonna ignore that for a little bit. We'll figure it out when I'm not here. Okay, cool.
I think Toby seeing that everyone feels the gem in their pocket.
Nope, just Vance.
Okay.
However, at this moment, one of your classmates screams, and then they all get up and they panic and they start running away. And you see two monsters walking towards you. One looks like a chunky toad, like bipedal chunky toad with a clock embedded in his chest. And the other looks like a sentient piece of crystal that broke off from something that's walking around. And he has a big, wicked looking crystalline like sword.
Good. I've seen this anime before. I'm going this way.
I think Fend just is already trying to make sure that everyone is getting out safely. He's making sure that everyone kind of is like, yeah, come on. I don't know your town very well, but I'm guessing this isn't normal. Just very, very much like pointing to that to these guys and going, come on,
Yeah.
back to the school bus.
Yes. Well, obviously everyone read the field trip policy guide, so they know to return to the school bus when there's an emergency.
Sure.
While you're discussing this, you hear a "Hiya!" and somebody in a pink suit, not pink, sorry, yellow. I'm getting my colors all mixed up today. Yellow lands between you and the two monsters. Oh, and there's several like weird looking minions with them.
I'm already like pushing people back towards.
Oh,
Are like
No.
both the monsters coming from the same direction?
Huh?
Are they both coming from the same direction?
Yes, both the monsters are coming from the same direction.
I will never complain about this place being boring again. I swear.
Yeah.
I think that's a good plan. Who knows what else he might invite?
Yeah, that was. Oh God.
And then this person in yellow starts fighting the monsters. But it's not going well. It's currently 1 versus several dozen. And then you hear a voice. All of you hear this disembodied voice at the same time. The armor. Go to the armor. She needs your help.
Well,
I'm gonna go to the armor now.
yeah.
No, we need to return to the bus.
Armor! Disembodied voice, armor.
I don't care what someone says over the loudspeakers.
That wasn't the loudspeaker, and you know it because not everybody's running straight to the armor.
Someone needs help, and that's enough for me.
Well, I can't leave you alone.
And Finn is already, like, off. But he's like, which way's the armor?
Back that way, make a left.
Right. And then he's going back. No, left. And he's already going off.
Okay, let's...
Toby is being very indecisive. He's looking back and forth between the two groups. No one
Gonna just grab Toby by the wrist and be like, come on.
Cass will
It's all the
reluctantly
glowy
follow.
shit too.
What? I didn't say I did.
So, would you return to the armor, and for 3 of you, the red, the blue, and the pink are glowing. The purple is not. Instead, you notice that the gem you have is glowing.
Ah, shit. Pull out the gem from my pocket.
Did you steal that?
No, it just showed up in my pocket. I
You
usually
are-
I remember when I steal things.
You were on the
You were
stupid
telling me
council.
not to touch things.
I remember when I steal things. I did not steal this. It just appeared. I don't know what's going on, but there's monsters and disembodied voices.
Okay, we're at the armor. What do we do now? Do we break the glass?
So while you were arguing, all the armor stopped glowing, and you all feel, the 3 of you feel a weight in your pocket.
That means my skirt has pockets. Oh, yeah.
Probably sewed them in yourself.
Yeah, and then the disembodied voice comes back and says, "Heed the call, knights. Go now. She needs your help. Stop Shard from getting the gems."
Yeah. He's gonna flip the gem back into the pocket. It says, let's go help them. I think, I don't know how these are gonna help. Are you?
All right. Yeah. Fine. Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
Hurry back. And then we do the thing?
Well, you hurry back, and when you get there, the Yellow Knight is in trouble. Shard and TikTok have her on the ground. As you run out there, Shard yells, "Crawlers, stop them!" And all the minions go running at you. And then TikTok says, "Time's up!" and hits the Yellow Knight with something. And the Yellow Knight seems to just kind of freeze in place.
Oh, gosh.
And
I don't like
Shard picks her up, says, "TikTok, bring us the rest of the gems. I will handle this one." And then disappears in a blast of red light.
This seems suboptimal.
So, you now have a
What am I
monster
doing?
and several minions running at you. If you want to do the thing, you can do the thing now.
Okay. Cass will look at everybody, look at the gem, and then say, "All right, well, that voice said heed the call. Let's heed the call. Guiding light, the cunning fox, night red."
I think Finn is kind of going, I don't know how to fight, but this is, I need to, I'm here to help people. And he takes out his gem and goes, Heed the call. Unbreakable bond. The loyal wolf. Night blue.
That's Toby.
I was just like, why is everybody yelling so much? Ultimate Protector of the Hodge and Rhino Night Pink.
That would be the best thing ever to just watch that. Like everyone else is just like posing and stuff, and one of them just super shy.
So Vance, Vance just take this gym out. Protective shield, the swift cheetah, night purple.
So, Cassandra, what does your suit look like?
So it's very like light armor. Like if this were D&D, it would be like studded leather or something to that effect, where it's like lighter, but there's like padding in the spots and everything. Her helmet, like the front of it is like a very sharp point. Like when the light hits it right in kind of like the dark part that her face is through, you can kind of see like the outline of a fox face. She has it's goes all down, and then there's like a skirt over the over like the leg armors. She has two like sheaths on each side for her daggers, and then a bow on her back. And it's red with like what's our probably like white, I think, yeah, with the like mostly red and then like white trimmings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What does Finn's outfit look like?
Finn's got a very similar helmet, except his is a slightly different shield shape. I think it's one of those ones that has like kind of the W on top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And his, if you hit it in the right light, looks like it has a wolf, and it's blue. There's no skirt here, not for him. And he's got kind of a claspable rod sort of thing attached to the back. And he's just kind of looking at his hands and everything, because this is a big change. All right.
What about Toby? What does Toby's outfit look like?
Yeah, so Toby's it's more circular shape. You know, that's what the Vita looks like. It's like the center part would kind of look like, if you're looking at it from the right light, almost like a horn, you know, and then kind of stretches out into what looks like a bit of a rhino's face. Toby's got like a sword on his back. Actually, it's a giant sword. It's like way too heavy for him. And he's got also comes with a bow for some reason. A sword and a bow? It doesn't even match.
What does Vance's outfit look like?
So Vance is also very similar. His shield it's kind of a very tall shield with the rounded top, but it's got like a point as well. And you know, he's got it's the purple. The shield has kind of, in the right light, a cheetah head on it. And he actually does have a shield as well that is the same, like very tall, rounded top point. And he's also got a crossbow slung over his back, and he's just like, what the fuck?
Oh, I forgot. We got the capes.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we also have capes.
I
Yes.
forgot.
Yeah, well, they're cape. they're capelets, so they don't like restrict movement. If you've ever seen Mystic Force or Magi Ranger, it'd be kind of like that, except we got kind of a checker pattern of white in our color on the inside, and then like half of a big, huge like heraldry on the with our animal on the back.
Yep.
Against black, because if it was the whole heraldry, it would be too much. But with the half, it just looks very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. So we all change. We do great poses.
Yeah, and now you have crawlers, the minions running at you. Now, something I wanted to clarify at night in the chaos of setting up. I kind of forgot. I know I talked to a couple of you, but we couldn't get quite everybody together. When you roll your, specifically your directly engage, remember to describe what you're doing. Directly engage isn't so much as one swing of the sword or one punch, but rather directly engage could be an entire firefight, an entire round of a boxing match. So when you're describe how you're throwing punches, what you're doing. Take over the bad guys too. So you can, with like them, especially with the minions, you can take on several of them at one time. Go ahead, make sure you're describing that, and then when you use your team points, which actually we should do that real quick, because before I forget. We'll do the team. Then you talk about the team points and how many you have starting out for this fight. But when you use your team moves, then you'll just inject yourself into that fight scene when you help. Now, so team moves, team mechanics. So there is a couple of different questions, but most of them are the same. Though right now, Cassandra, do you have influence over everybody on the team?
Not everybody, no.
You will add another team point for nobody having any conditions. You will. Does anybody mistrust the leader or the team?
No.
Don't really have a reason to right now. That makes sense. And nobody used team selfishly yet because this is your first encounter. So, you will add 3 team to your pool, which means you have 4 to start out with.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
what's the first move?
Uh-oh.
No, we're good. I think. Yep, she's back.
Yeah, my internet just stuttered for a second. It's fine.
Cool.
So, what's the first move?
Cass. So we're in like a courtyard, right?
Yes.
Is there like a statue on a thing, like, or like a fountain or something that she could like stand on to get like a slightly higher view?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, sure. So Cass is gonna run and like jump on that to get kind of get a higher view of the thing, and she's gonna like look around and try to piece together some kind of idea of like at least the situation of what's going on. I'm trying to assess the situation.
Yes. So, and let me double check. Roll superior.
Okay.
Full hit, which means you get to ask 2 questions. So your questions are, What here can I use to blank? What here's the biggest threat? What here's in the greatest danger? Who here is the most vulnerable to me? And how could we best end this quickly?
Sure. Let's see. I will ask. First question is going to be, how can we best end this quickly?
Okay. So to end this quickly, you want to stop TikTok.
Okay.
The minions are of little matter, but you need to stop TikTok.
Okay. What here can I use to distract TikTok?
Let's say, for hilarity's sake, there is a valve on the fountain that would allow you to turn it up, and you could potentially aim it at TikTok.
Great.
Turn up the water and aim it at TikTok.
Excellent.
So, for now on, doing either of those tasks, defeating TikTok or distracting TikTok, you get a +1.
Yep.
Let me make sure. Yep, well, acting on those answers. So for this scene, you have a +1 on acting on those.
Awesome.
Anybody else have an action they want to take?
I think at that point, Finn's gonna kind of like step back because he's jumped way over his head again. But I think he's kind of like, does anyone have a plan? I've not really been in a lot of fights in my life.
Punch the big guy.
Got it. And he's going to take a big swing at the nearest minion to try to clear the way to get towards like the big guys in yellow.
Okay.
Yeah. And what am I doing? That directly engage a threat?
Yep, so roll tough. Roll your danger.
Oh, okay.
It's danger. It's danger on the sheet on roll 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will roll that then. Do I no? Okay. Oh. I would like you to roll things. Thank you. Nope. Submit. How am I rolling these? I'm sorry. I'm...
So it should just be on your sheet.
Yes, I am clicking the danger. And there's a dice button next to it, I see.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And
That's what you
then
want.
situational bonus and penalty 0, and then I hit submit, and then nothing happens.
Oh.
Do you
Okay.
have anything in the field, or is it blank? Like in the.
I have the number 0.
In the labels.
Oh, ooh, no.
Oh yeah, make sure there's an actual number in it.
Yeah, it won't roll.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm
No, yeah, it's kind of unintuitive that way.
Okay, I apologize. I should have asked about this.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Okay. Then let me do my label. 1 and then
Nice.
Hey!
Yeah.
For someone who's not been in a lot of real fights, he sure is doing a good job.
Okay, so that is a full hit, which means you get to pick 2. So you can resist or avoid blows. You can take something from them. Hold on, I'm going to pull up the other sheet. Because I feel like I forgot to type something in. Which is completely possible.
adding the
It's
right now. uh. Okay. And I have the moves thing up there.
okay.
Uh,
Yeah, so resist or avoid their blows. You can take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I'd like to create an opportunity for my allies by kind of giving them space to take advantage.
Okay, done.
Of kind of the gap I'm kind of creating.
And you did roll 10, so you have 2 options.
Mm-hmm.
So
And I guess I would like to impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition because I would like to launch this minion into another minion.
okay, yeah. So you launch one minion into another minion, and they both stumble back, surprised, and then they dissolve into a puddle of ash or something. You're not quite sure. She didn't resist or avoid blows. So while the minions are focusing on you, your teammates have a chance to get to TikTok. But that means that you're getting attacked. So roll your conditions to take a powerful blow.
I would like to
Okay.
defend.
You can defend. Roll to defend.
Cool, yeah.
Where's my defend? There it is.
Yes.
So, like, Vance sees that Finn is getting kind of mobbed. So he just kind of, like, does this really cool backflip. He has no clue how it happened. And, like, interposes himself between Finn and the mob. To just kind of, like, use that giant-ass shield
Mm-hmm.
to just block all of their blows away from this friend.
Awesome.
Okay, so
Is it a free action to high five?
Yeah.
yes, absolutely. However, you also now have the chance to
Right.
add a team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect, or clear condition.
I will add a team to the pool.
Okay, you are now at 5 team. Keep in mind there is an additional ability on your that you have, where if you spend team, you bank that for your ultimate team move. At 5, you just get to whip out some super weapon and defeat TikTok. So keep in mind when you're thinking about spending team points to upgrade, even though you've been rolling really well, so it doesn't matter. But
Sure.
just wanted to remind you that you can always do that. Who wants to take another shot? You now have an opportunity to go right for TikTok.
Toby will try and use that opportunity. He's like, I can do this. So he takes out the sword, and it falls to the ground because it's way too heavy. And he's like, God damn it, I feel like I'm in berserk. And he's going to try and pick it up and charge at
At TikTok?
TikTok, yeah. So,
Okay.
Right.
You have an opportunity here. You can just run right past the minions, take a +1, and roll your tough.
tough is danger, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Um.
Can we use a team point for this?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna spend a team. When I see Toby, like running and charging, that's when Cass is gonna like pull out her dagger and like use the pommel or the hilt or the handle and like hit that valve and spray the water at TikTok. So he's like just gets distracted right as Toby comes up and slashes him.
Okay. Yeah, so TikTok gets distracted, and you now have a 7, so you have one option.
I'm trying to think if there's something I can take from them.
He has like a staff or a scepter in one
Yeah,
hand.
Yeah, I try to knock that scepter out of their hand.
Okay, yeah. So you slash at him and knock his scepter away from him, and he goes, "Not cool."
Not cool, bro.
But you didn't resist or avoid blows, so TikTok is going to try to swallow you.
Oh,
Roll to take a powerful blow, unless somebody wishes to defend. That is an option.
Yeah, I'll defend.
Okay, so Vance, the true shield of the team so far, roll to try to defend.
That's a 9. All right.
That is a 9. Now, you can spend a team to up that to 10 and get a full hit.
That's not
Somebody
fun,
wants-
though.
Okay. I mean, I'm throwing it out there for both you and for the team.
So that means I can't use my move then, right? Okay. Because it ended.
Oh, yeah, because you got defended. Yeah, no move. However, you may want to help Vance in a moment. Because Vance, once again, you have defended someone. So you can choose to add team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect, or clear condition.
Let's add a team to the pool.
Okay,
Back up to 5.
now,
So much.
on a 7 to 9, it costs you. You either expose yourself to danger, or you escalate the situation.
I think I'm going to expose myself to danger because the way that Vance defends is he sees that TikTok is opening his mouth and getting ready to swallow Toby. So he like pulls the shield aside and fires the crossbow at TikTok to kind of just like not aiming to hit anything important, just aiming to like startle him out of doing this thing. But now he doesn't have his shield in front of him, so
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so roll to take a powerful blow. You're in danger. Roll to take that powerful blow.
So I can try to defend.
Can I defend?
You are right there, so yes.
Who are you talking to?
To Finn.
Oh, yeah. Finn is gonna say, "Hey, I found out what my weapon does," and pull out the rod from his back, which is snapped into like a sniper rifle, basically.
Okay, so and then to be clear, this is
directly in the mouth.
okay. So for this defend, it is a minion because so yeah, just to
Okay.
be clear, it is a minion.
Okay.
So you're closest, so you're getting a chance to defend. So roll defend.
Okay. What am I
With
rolling for that?
Savior.
Savior?
Yes.
Okay. Good. I like this one.
Ooh, full hit. So you can choose to take influence over someone you protect. You can add team to the pool, or you can clear condition.
I'm going to go ahead and you know what? We're doing a lot of adding team to the pool, so I'm gonna keep it up. We got a lot of that. Yeah, and I would like I get to do 2 things, right? Or
No, for
defend.
for defend, you successfully defended
Yeah,
Vance from
so
getting
just
hit.
rod right there.
Yeah, then
The fuck?
In all of that, I think.
and then I'm gonna get back up and spin it back and said, "It's also a spear."
Continuing the assault, like as they're kind of all in that tussle, and like Cass is still up, and like that water is like kind of ending on TikTok. She's gonna pull out her bow and like pull back the string, and like red energy makes the actual arrow, and
Nice.
she's going to she's gonna say, "Hey TikTok, time's up," and fire.
okay. Roll directly engage a threat with a +1.
Yeah.
Full hits. You have 2 options.
I will boop 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 boop. Resist or avoid their blows. And their weird scepter thing was already knocked out of their hand, right?
Correct.
Okay. I will impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition. I want like all the little minions to be like, "Whoa!"
Okay. Yeah. So there's like explosions behind TikTok, and what does it look like when you avoid blows and the whole thing?
I think so. She fires and then runs like around like the ridge of the fountain, and like does like a spinny flip to like avoid any of the little minions that were gonna try to hit her, and land like closest to the team. And yeah, so like she just kind of like did this flip out of the way to avoid the people trying to get her, and TikTok's just dealing with the being shot by weird magic explodey arrows.
Yeah, and you manage to frighten the minions and stuff, and they all run back to TikTok, and TikTok goes, "We don't have time for this. We'll be seeing you around, knights." And he stands up, and he disappears in a burst of light, leaving his scepter behind on the ground. But he takes all the remaining like 7 minions with him.
Cass will put the bow on her back and then pick up the weird scepter thingy. Does it? What is it? What does it look like?
It looks like a giant piece of plastic. It's just a big gold colored scepter with a big round orb at the top of it.
Cool. Look back at like the group, the group, and like, does anyone happen to know what this is?
That looks like a scepter.
Thank you, Vance.
You're welcome.
All right. Does it belong to the museum?
They touched the yellow person with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we help her? Does anyone know how to get a hold of that disembodied voice?
Perfect timing. It's this fun body voice. Good job, knights.
Oh.
My name is Harlock, and I wish to speak to you.
You kind of already are.
I wish to speak to you face to face.
Vance, don't be rude.
This is kind of weird. I didn't give you my number or anything, so.
I don't think disembodied voices need numbers. Do you need numbers?
No, I do not need numbers.
Okay.
Right, this is something.
It's kind of rude. Don't slide into my DMs without asking.
There was the extenuating circumstances where it. How would you like us to meet you? Disembodied Harlock? Was it?
Do you all agree to meeting?
Uh,
Sure.
So in a flash of
Absolutely.
yellow, or actually in a flash of multicolored light, you all are teleported to Harlock's lair.
Oh fuck. Teacher's gonna kill us.
Oh no, we went to a second location.
This isn't part of the museum.
I don't believe it is. Yeah, this is not correct.
Like, I know there was a new Egyptian thing, but this is not Egyptian.
No.
I've read books. Trust me.
No, this is like TV, like cartoonish TV medieval.
Right. Great.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna go ahead and say that Finn is kind of like awkwardly pulling at the suit, kind of just like testing how it stretches.
Wow, this is a lot tighter than I thought it was. Jeez.
It's not so bad.
I've heard stories about this. We're being transported to someone's weird dungeon.
So
I've definitely seen this anime.
it's okay. It's all right, Toby. I believe Harlock is on our side.
So
Hope so. We're gonna need to find another way out. There's a way out, right?
You can
Ideally.
make one, and just kind of like holds up the shield a little bit. It's like taller than he is.
So, as
Nice
you're
work,
all
by the
standing
way.
there is like a little table with a goblet of water on it. And as you stand there, you notice that the water in the goblet shakes a little bit. Shakes again.
Okay, an earthquake.
And then down a little bit, it's not like a super long hallway, but a little hallway. Something walks around the corner and says, "Well, hi there, howdy, partners."
Oh fuck!
And before you stands a about 6 feet tall T-Rex dressed like a cowboy.
This was definitely not part of the museum.
He's got like a big like 30-gallon hat on. You know, like a bright baby blue shirt underneath like a vest, and he's got like what do you call them? Chaps, whatever they are.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he's got this big plastically looking revolver in a holster at his side. He goes, "Well, I am Tex-Mex, and I believe you are who Harlock said was coming here."
I'm sorry, I just keep looking at Wild's face during this whole thing.
He's been abducted by a scaly little.
Oh. Oh, I hope I didn't take drugs.
Sure that we didn't. What was in this sludge?
My family would be so disappointed.
We don't have our phones. We have our phones. It's kind of dangerous. I want to tell everyone.
I take out like my crappy Walmart minute plan one.
Do we have phones on? Are we
Wait,
still
when
in this-
do you demorph? You're still morphed, so no, technically, because you don't have your outfit on right now.
Fair.
Tex-Mex, was it?
No, Tex-Rex. Don't be
Tex-Rex.
Tex-Rex. We're out of danger here?
Yeah.
All right. Cass will like morph back. I'm not sure how that works. Just probably just like the light
Yep.
lights up and then back into regular outfit.
Yep.
Oh, how do you do that?
Just
Just
think about it.
Yeah. It's never
I'm
explained.
too stressed.
I took a yoga class last trimester. Just breathe in and then out. Breathe in, then out.
and then just the unmoored habits.
Well, I guess I know how to get back into this, so... And then we just demorph.
Oh.
Toby, do you need breathing guidance as well?
No, I'm just not sure if I want to change in front of him.
Well, you're not changing. It's more of a
It's fine. The light is like a sensor bar. It's
yeah, something like that.
I don't know if they can see through it. I mean, don't lizards see different colored ultraviolet light rays and all that stuff?
well, like
It's
look,
not.
I don't
It's not regular light, Toby. It's different.
How do you
like-
know?
It's special light.
look. I don't know. I don't know dinosaur body language or what dinosaurs see, but it doesn't look like he's leering at anybody. So I think
Here, I'll stand between you and Tex Rex. So now you'll see transform behind me, and you'll be fine.
we're like a wall.
But I'll do it behind you.
I think the worst thing he'll make us do is listen to Alan Jackson records. You're good.
Dad used to do that. Are you my dad?
All right. Cass will pull out her iPhone XX Max. And do we have signal or anything here?
No, you do not have signal here.
Okay, well we can't call anybody here.
That's not out of the. That's just normal for me with my phone.
Oh,
just
well.
put it back in the pocket.
Vance is gonna like take his phone and take a picture of the dinosaur. Like a selfie, like
Tex Rex, we brought this back, like kind of just to hold the scepter.
Oh, well, that's a darn tootin' good job you did in there. Well, if you cowpokes would follow me, Harlock is excited to meet y'all.
okay.
Excellent. Lead the way then.
Yeah, so Harlock leads you around the corner. Tex Rex leads you around the corner, down a hallway, and into, like, an atrium. There is a perfectly placed, like, table podium that's, like, up on a ledge on one corner, and there's chairs and a really long dining table and stuff. And up on the podium is a grizzled old man flipping through a book. And as you all walk in through another door, carrying a bucket of water that he trips over and spills everywhere, is Harlock's assistant.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, sorry. Watch your feet.
Deal.
Sorry. Are we intruding? Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm Adrian. I could be a bit of a klutz sometimes. You're gonna want to watch the water before it gets your feet wet.
Sure.
It wouldn't be the worst thing that happened today.
Wouldn't be the weirdest either.
Are you?
That's the weirdest.
Is he keeping you against your will as well?
To be fair, we haven't asked to leave yet, though. So is it really against our will? We don't know until we ask to leave.
It's against
You didn't ask to
Toby's
come
will.
either.
That no, I'm here. He's actually training me to be a wizard like him. I'm Adrian, by the way. Did I say that already? I don't remember.
Adrian, nice to meet you.
Finn, and I kind of nod.
Oh my god, you're adorable. I'm Vance.
Toby.
Right.
Well, it's good to meet all of you. Harlock's he's over there.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So is wizard code for something?
What do you think it's? What do you think it's code for?
I don't know.
Well, they magically brought us here, so I would assume it's just like a wizard.
I hope it's code for weed.
I don't think it's marijuana.
Okay.
Wait, you sound disappointed.
Why would I be disappointed, Cassandra? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, we should go talk to the wizard.
Is that a weed?
To Harlock.
Yeah.
So you walk up in front of Harlock, and on the podium in front of Harlock is 4 modern-looking devices for some reason, and each one has a slot that looks oddly perfect to fit your gem in.
Oh.
And Harlock looks up and says, welcome, knights. And you did a good job out there. Unfortunately, Marina jumped in too quickly without backup and was taken, but that is no fault of yours. We can get her back, especially since we have TikTok's scepter. Yes, thank you. And he'll take it for you, and from you, and set it down on the podium next to him. And goes, now these here are your... I don't like calling them wands, but technically they're wands. They help you harness the magic of the gems to make it easier to morph in to your other form, the form that helped you defeat TikTok. If y'all take one, your gem should fit right in the slot, and then you'll be able to power up with those.
Take that, Hogwarts.
What is a Hogwarts?
Pop culture reference.
You don't get out much, do you?
I have not left the castle in, I think it's been 456 years and 37 days.
Then you're not going to get any of my pop culture references. And he takes the wand.
Harlock, can you what was that? Who were those people? Monsters?
Yes, they are monsters. Back, I'm sure you know the legend I've seen in the crystal ball that they like to tell you it nearly every year at the museum of the 11 knights that saved Mardovia from the evil monster Cassidius. Yes, you've heard it?
Vance starts reciting it word for word.
So magic is real?
That's real?
Yes, it's all relative, but to a point, yes, it's all real.
Vance is like, wait a minute. Y'all see the giant talking T-Rex, right? And you're still wondering about the shit.
Okay. I understand that, but it's taking me some time to kind of internalize it.
That's fair. That's fair. You go at your own pace.
Yeah. Plus, like, castles and knights, I mean, those are real, I guess. It's a lot to take in, okay?
Toby's gonna walk up to Harlock and he's whispered to him, he's like, is it true it takes 30 years?
30 years to what?
To become a wizard.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have been alive for 873 years now. 30 years was but a small drop in the pond.
Oh, darling, you don't look a day over 750.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, before we continue, it is about time to go to break. So we will do that. We'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. But before, I encourage people to stick around. We have an excellent video about our wonderful sponsors that will play just before our break screen.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. If you get a second during break, you should check out one of our amazing sponsors. We're now proudly sponsored by Roll20, the best virtual tabletop for all your role-playing needs. Over 4 million people use Roll20's virtual tabletop to power their favorite games. And with more modules than you can shake a stick at on their new revamped storefront, you'll definitely find something for your group to enjoy. Sign up today by clicking the link below or heading to roll20.net/start/WTTP. Tabletop Loot is an amazing place to get your dice bags, dice boxes, and more. And now you can get 15% off your purchase at tabletoploot.com by using the code WTTPDICE at checkout. Tabletop Loot. Your party starts here. While you're at it, check out our so awesome merch store, So Nerdware. So Nerdware is the place to find all your Welcome to the Party merch and other amazing stuff too. Head on over to sonerdware.com and use the code WELCOME at checkout to get 10% off your next purchase. So Nerdware. It's what the nerds wear. Devin Rue, the amazing mistress of maps, has kindly supported the channel since the beginning and provides graphics for many of our streams. Head on over to rueinc.com to check out some of the best fantasy cartography on the web. Our Patreon supports the creators and producers of the channel by providing Roll20 subscriptions, cost coverage for video hosting, and more. If you want to support the channel while getting podcasts a week early, gaming articles that are published on Patreon first, a shout out during our break, and more, head on over to patreon.com/welcomepartyrpg and throw us a buck or $5. And last, but certainly not least, help out the party. Subs and bits not only support the stream, but also every 500 bits or a tier 1 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a reroll or system equivalent, and every 1000 bits or tier 2 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a crit or system equivalent. Thanks again for hanging out with us today. The game will be back in just a few minutes.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hello and welcome back to Millennium Nights. So, real quick, just want to once again thank our wonderful sponsors, and I hope you stuck around for the wonderful video. So they just met Harlock, the wizard who trains the Millennium Knights. They also met the one and only Tex Rex and Harlock's assistant Adrian. So come back in. You just got your morphers / wands. And Harlock goes,
I love out of character. I love the wand that they're wands, by the way.
yeah. So how? Harlock is just. I have for. Well, it has been a few centuries since it happens, but in previous lifetimes I had helped train the Millennium Knights that have protected the world from monsters like Cassidius. And now Cassidius is something you don't know, but he was an evil monster that nearly defeated or destroyed Mardovia 500 years ago, much like the legend says. But we were able to stop him, and when the legend says that the knights locked away the book, but I hid the book of monsters from him. But unfortunately, and the reason the gems are awake and you are here today is that Cassidius and his villainous henchman Shard have recovered the book of monsters. It's very unfortunate, and it means he can summon an array of monsters, and most likely to attack your wonderful city of... I'm sorry, is it Pleasant Point? Yes, Pleasant Point, and wreak untold amounts of havoc. But the real problem is the gems you have, the Millennium Gems, as we have come to call them around here, are a source of power for the book as well. And if he were to recover all 11 gems, he would be able to unlock the full potential of the book, and, well, do untold and scary things.
So, you're saying that the only thing between us and us, a collective us, and a world full of terrifying monsters who I'm not totally sure are real, is us, as in us in this room?
Yes.
Awesome.
Ah, crap.
So, what are the odds that we're all gonna get taken away like the yellow one was?
Well,
That
normally
means a lot.
you normally work as a team, and if you work as a team, you can overcome anything. Marina was a little used to jumping ahead and doing things herself, and she didn't listen to me when I said that she would need help, and unfortunately she got herself captured.
We worked really well together, fighting that frog guy. It was kind of nice.
Yes, we all did it very well.
Yeah, okay, that was really cool.
I did fight.
You did great.
If we're going to have to go through this, I'd rather it be with people that I know I can trust.
Excellent.
That's so sweet.
Surprised you know who I am.
Toby, everyone knows who you are, honey.
You're Toby.
I have a good instinct about people.
Why do you think we don't know who you are?
I mean, y'all don't really talk to me unless it's about like school stuff.
You don't talk
We-
back.
Well, we know you like your personal space.
We can change that. I mean, I'm still trying to make friends here, I guess.
Would you like to help with the student council? We could spend a lot of time together. Vance is on the council, and he loves it.
Save me.
I'm good. But thank you. I've got a lot that requires my help at home most of the time.
Of course, that's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to talk to a lot of people on the student council?
Well, we'll have our council meetings. Well,
To be fair, the council meetings are mostly Cassandra talking and everyone else being like, okay, whatever.
Okay, whatever.
Except me. I
would hope everyone's taking extensive notes.
that's the secretary's job.
Well, yes, but you'd want your own personal notes as well.
At this point, Finn is taking notes. He's drawn a T-Rex with a cowboy hat with Tex Rex ? Next to it, and wands. That's cool.
Still haven't figured out who's in that weird dinosaur costume.
It's not a costume.
That's it. Tex Rex, you're an actual Rex, correct?
Darn straight I am. Real as you.
Well, there you go.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
I'm not sure about a lot here.
We just got wands.
I think they're delightful.
Yeah, they're kind of cool.
So, Harlock, do you have any idea where this Marina might have taken her?
Well, no, I don't know where Cat City is just hiding these days. I was consulting my text here, but I have no idea how accurate this book is. Seeing as very few people go from here anyways, go to the surface, and I'm sure it's changed since I did my days.
Okay.
So I'm trying, but I haven't been able to see anything through the crystal ball or anything.
Okay. Will we... So we should... Would you imagine that he's somewhere in Pleasant Point?
Yes.
All right. Okay, so the four of us can canvass the city. We can divvy it out into quadrants. Do I have all of your phone numbers? I have Vance's.
Here's mine. I have minutes, though.
Oh, so what about texting? Is that...
I think I have unlimited texting to anyone on the network, but...
On what network?
Sprint Ryzen.
I see. Do these work as communication devices? Holding up the wand.
Yes, they do.
Oh, perfect. We can just use these then.
Yeah, that won't take my minutes.
Please make sure these are for emergency only. You know,
Yeah.
no school stuff.
Really don't want to be seen walking around the hallway talking to you.
No, these will just be for night business. Make sure you keep it on your person at all times.
Okay.
Shape of them lends themselves well to night business.
All right, so
Now, we will do training and such, and for now, I suspect you have your own lives to get back to, and it's best that you do that for now, and we'll talk later, and if there's further problems, TikTok or shot and such, I will get a hold of you.
I have one more question.
Yes.
What happened to the team before us?
Well, 540 years ago, they got old and passed away.
That's not
Or
so
no,
bad.
460 years. I'm sorry, my math was off. 460 years. They grew old and
I don't want to get old though.
well, I don't imagine anything can stop that.
How long was Miriam or Marina a night?
48 hours.
Finn just goes, oh.
I know I just said I don't want to get old, but I've changed my mind.
Happy middle. All right. I'll divide the city into quadrants and form a plan, and I will send that to everyone. All right. Okay. And she just she pulls out her phone and tries to start doing something. Oh, right, no signal. Okay, I'll do that later. But
So you gonna like make a Google Calendar or something?
yes, that's what I was going to do. I'll make a group. I'll send out a poll. Night meetings, not nightly meetings. Nightly meetings.
I
Hey,
babysit on Wednesdays.
Wednesdays aren't good. See, that's why I'm going to send out the poll.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay. You all check your school email, of course. Yes.
We have a school email?
Don't check your school email.
I didn't know I had one.
Well, you do.
I never registered that.
What?
This explains a shit ton of things.
Vance has missed so many student council events because of that.
So many extra homework assignments because the authors emailed them to me.
Man, Vance didn't show up to the council bake me. What the heck?
I found when I don't read the emails, then they just end up sending my parents a physical letter, and then by the time I get it, it's usually too late anyway, so I'm fine.
All right. Well, I'm going to send
I
out to
should
your
get on
school
that then.
emails, so make sure you log in and check your school emails.
But
Sure, no one looks at those.
Okay.
Asking you to.
But he's I think like Finn is kind of going, it's fine if we talk about fighting monsters on those. No one's gonna look in those accounts.
We're just LARPing. We're just LARPing. Oh, God.
Is there a potential place we could have these meetings? I imagine we wouldn't want to do this at school.
Well, you all know of your usual hangout, McKnight's Gaming Cafe.
Oh yes, McKnight's.
Yeah.
All right, I
That
guess.
could work.
oh yeah, they just added an awesome drum machine game.
Oh, perfect. That'll do nicely.
A really nice muffin there. I like to draw when I'm sitting in there and have free time.
They also have very healthy, have very healthy juice bar there. And now that we're being very physically exertive, we'll want to keep in shape. So, I'll also prepare exercise regimens for everyone.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I use the Super Dance Mix game for my workouts.
See, we're already covered on that.
Good. Well, cardio is very important, but we'll also want strength training.
No.
Right. Well, you can discuss this on the surface. I have things to do here.
Yeah, we'll get out of your hair.
I will be in touch.
The surface?
Can we like teleport here whenever you want to this weird dungeon castle?
You can't just call it. Well, surface of your dimension. It's
Dimension?
I will explain another time.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. I need a nap.
I took notes.
Okay.
Excellent. Good job, Finn.
I took initiative. But the notes are just mostly doodles and then words with question marks next to them. He knows what they mean.
I really like the Harlock just kicked us out.
Yeah, you're now standing in the parking lot of McKnight's Gaming Cafe.
Oh, the teachers are gonna kill us.
Well, Finn, did you make notes to say not to die after 48 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did. There's just like the yellow knight just frozen. I'll never forget that image.
All right. I'll cover it with the teachers. Don't worry. I'll tell them that we just simply the way that we escaped was different than everyone else. And
what time is it?
That's a good question. How long does it take to hop dimensions?
Oh yeah, it's like 20 minutes after school would have got out.
Okay.
Finn is just like, oh no, my lunch is back at the museum. Oh, I was really looking forward to that peanut butter and jelly.
Would you like to go back and get it? They may have thrown it away by now.
It's fine. It's stale now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What? Peanut butter and jelly doesn't go stale.
The bread does.
It's only been a day.
Well, here, and I'll pull out I'll pull out 100 and just give it to you guys, and just like, here, just go into McKnight's, get whatever you'd like. I'm gonna call the teachers and I'll let them know that we were safe and fine.
Okay.
Vance is gonna like whisper, "Dibs on the change."
Wait, hold on, Christian. Did you say 100 for each of them?
No, just 100.
Okay.
Okay.
No, she's not just handing no.
A lot for a teenager in high school.
I mean, $100 is still, yeah, it's still a lot. But I was like, 300, holy.
Yeah. How much does a banana cost, Michael? $10? Just.
There's definitely a degree of that.
Okay.
I mean, like, in the 100, you should be able to get something with that, right?
I can get so much mango with that.
One moment, real quick.
Oh, sure.
I want to thank Unmade Gaming for the raid. We are up to some Power Rangers inspired shenanigans right now. Thank you for joining us.
Woo!
Resume.
So Cass will give him some money to go get snacks or whatever, and then go like basically just call the teachers and be like, hey, so with whatever that was that happened, we escaped a different way. The 4 of us are safe and fine. I just want to let you know so you don't worry, blah 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 blah. I'm the student council president. You can trust me. Don't ask any questions. Bye.
I'm just cheeks are stuffed with banana nut muffin.
Like, I feel like by the time that Cassandra gets done with this, it's Vance has taken over an entire table with everyone and has like a smorgasbord of various food on it.
Great, good.
None of it's healthy. There's no juice in sight. There's maybe a few muffins that might be considered healthy, but they have like sugar dumped on them. It's fine.
Right,
yeah,
but-
like you definitely went for like the double chocolate chunk.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Maybe the blueberry because it's got that nice like thick crystallized sugar on it.
Mhm.
Great, good.
Toby's talks to Vance. He's like, I heard if you eat a lot of the poppy seed, it's like taking drugs.
It doesn't give you the same like thing as taking drugs, but it will make you fail a piss test.
Aren't you on the student council?
How do you think I know this?
I didn't think the DARE program was that extensive. I'm sorry.
Look. Fake the rule. When you fake the rules, you learn how to break them. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, I get it. He's like showing the notes and doodles and everything.
Great, good.
Am I missing anything? Just
I think Cass comes in now, like tapping on her phone, and then like takes a seat and like, oh wow, you got a lot of stuff. Good. What? Who? It. All of this is full of sugar.
Sugar is energy. Stuff something in mouth.
Well, yes, scientifically, but I guess I'll have this. This kind of has fruit.
So I'm guessing we shouldn't tell our parents about the wizard that took us to his dungeon, right?
I'm not telling my mom. She'll freak out.
Don't. If you definitely don't phrase it that way. And then also probably not. I think this is a thing that we need to keep between us.
Look, a couple of members of the student council invited you out for a fun evening after school. Yeah,
Sure. I mean, my mom will be very happy to hear that the student council members are who I'm hanging out with.
Yeah, see, it sounds so nice and wholesome. Great. Perfect cover story.
Right. And then we can plan all of our things. So, okay, I've sent it to your school. I've sent the time poll out. Okay, so here's a map of the city. I think if we divide it up, or actually, okay, this is an open meeting, so everyone can feel free to speak up.
Okay, but like, I'm not sure how I feel about doing the alone thing, because the last one that did the alone thing, 48 hours, that whole thing.
I was just about to say, it might be
I made a
idea
doodle.
for us.
Keep in took notes.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good.
Just a terrifying doodle of the Yellow Ranger.
Person.
Just like lots of cross hatching and shading to show the direness of the situation.
Great, good. Yes, so actually it would be a better idea for us to stick together. Okay, so instead of dividing this up into people, we'll divide it up into time. And we can try to scan each section of the city for this Cassidius and his lair.
What are we gonna do if there's an attack after curfew?
The curfew?
Curfew.
Ooh,
Well,
sorry.
Well, I mean, there's the parents' curfew. There's also the city curfew.
I like reach over and put my hand on Toby's shoulder, like, Toby, This is important. I think we're gonna have to break curfew.
Such rebellious behavior here. Oh,
Trust me, I don't take this lightly.
I know you don't.
Okay. So if anyone asks, I can say that the class president told me to break curfew.
Well, I wouldn't phrase it that way.
So don't break curfew.
Look, okay, Toby, I'm gonna give you a pro tip here.
I'm just snickering from behind the sketch pad.
Toby, how many pillows do you have at home? Like on your bed?
Two regular ones and one big one.
So you put the pillows under the blanket, cover it up, and then like, I don't know, we'll get you a wig or something to put on top of it so that your hair's peeking out. And then nobody will ever know.
And the big one is a spotty size, so that might
There
work.
you go. See?
Yeah.
Not that I've, of course, ever done this.
I know I've never broken curfew.
Nope.
Good. I'm so glad to hear that. Well, so just in case it does happen after curfew, we might have to bend the rules a little bit.
Well, we should ask the wizard guy when we see him again if they have some sort of bad guy detector.
That's a good idea.
I mean, he's a wizard. That seems like a wizard thing, right?
I would think so. I'm not extremely familiar with them.
I mean, they probably just yell at us in our heads again.
That's true.
I didn't like that. It's very Professor Xavier.
But I swear, if he wakes me up doing that shit, I'm gonna punch him.
I don't think it's very wise to punch a wizard.
Possibly not.
But he won't see it coming.
I mean, he might. He said he's got a weird book that tells him stuff, right?
Ah, shit, he does. I'll have to come up with a new plan.
It was like an orb of some sort, like a. Hold the phone. Type. Scrying.
Yeah, we should ask him about that.
Wait, does that mean he can look into our houses?
Well, I don't think so. I hope not.
I'm suddenly very uncomfortable with this wizard.
Right. Well, here, I'll start a list of questions to ask next time we see him.
Yeah.
Does he have an email? We didn't ask if he has an email.
Honey, he doesn't. He hasn't left the house in like 400 or something years.
I'll keep the list. I'll just keep the list on my phone.
Okay.
I don't need Sidon to look back at to get to the list. It'll be on the phone. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I mean, he didn't know what Harry Potter was.
Okay, well. I imagine everybody is shaken from today.
I'm just tired and sweaty mostly.
Right. What's today? Is it still gonna be? Is it like a Friday or is it during the week still?
It is a Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay. Okay. Well, so tomorrow we have school. After school tomorrow.
Finn has babysitting.
Right. It's Wednesday.
See,
Yep,
I pay
have to-
attention.
He's gonna give another high five.
So. All right. Well, could the three of us meet up at least? Toby, are you busy on Wednesdays?
I mean, I have
I
homework.
mean, y'all can come to my house. Nothing's gonna stop you.
Would that be all right?
I'm the one babysitting.
Well, okay. How long do you babysit for?
Till mom gets home.
Okay. Well, then that can work. We can hang out. We can hang out at your house, make a plan, and then go out and try to find this Cassidius fellow.
Yeah, I think whatever our plan is, our first goal should be trying to help. And then I just hold up the doodle once more.
Yes. Well, I imagine we find Cassidius, we find her.
Yeah. I just don't like the idea of someone in danger like that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
If time's a factor, maybe we can try and find her now. I heard that you have like 48 hours to find a missing person.
I think this is slightly different. When they're kidnapped by a piece of crystal.
And a frog
Oh.
clock.
Yeah.
Frog clock.
Then.
Right. Do you all feel up for canvassing the city?
So, Cassandra, at this point, you get a text. I have your girlfriend down as Shauna, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, you get a text from Shauna that says, are we still meeting up at McKnight's?
Oh gosh. I'm here right now, but I may have. If anybody asks, I'm tutoring you. Everybody.
Are you ashamed to be seen with us?
No, but I'm not going to tell my girlfriend that I'm going out with you to find a missing person that was stolen by a crystal and a frog clock.
Oh, did you skip a date?
No, I haven't skipped it yet. It's not like I want to, but we have a person to find.
So while you're discussing this, Shauna walks through the door. She gives you a little wave. She looks extremely tired. Like, you've seen her an hour ago, and she looks exhausted. She gives you a little wave. She goes up to the counter. Behind the counter is the owner's nephew, Tyler. And he helps her. She gets like some gigantic, very heavily caffeinated drink. While that's happening, the owner's niece comes up to the table and looks at the scattered remains of all the food, like all the wrappers. Do you need any help clearing this off?
Oh, darling, that would be wonderful. Here, let me help you out. And Vance will start clearing off the table.
Just.
Finn is definitely like sneaking some of the baked goods into his bag.
Vance is definitely helping with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Maggie, the owner's niece, she helps you. She also looks tired, just not as tired as Shauna looks. She just looks like she's been doing a lot of things. You go to school with both Tyler and Maggie. You know Maggie's on like 4 different like student councils, and she's like different, like not the student council, but different student
Clubs?
Organizations. That's what
Yeah,
I was
sure.
trying to think of.
Sure,
Thank
sure,
you. Yeah, and she's also got a bunch of her college application stuff that she's trying to do and stuff, and she's been running herself ragged for weeks, as far as you know. And her brother Tyler is he's a kind of a big shot at the school, as he's the star running back on the football team.
Oh.
Yeah. So Shadow approaches your table.
Hi, Shauna. Stand
Hey, I didn't know there was going to be other people here.
So at the museum, we at whatever that was that happened, just with the way things ended up, the 4 of us escaped together. So we kind of just stuck around together after that.
Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it?
It was
What
extremely
were
weird. None of
what
us
were
saw a thing.
you didn't see the like monsters and stuff?
No.
Like, I hear that Jake got a picture of them, but I haven't actually seen it.
Oh, when did Jake take a picture of it? Was it when they first arrived, or later on when?
I think he went back.
Oh, great. Well, I mean, not great. He shouldn't have gone back. That's against field trip procedure.
I mean, you broke field trip procedure. You're supposed to go back to the bus. I'm actually shocked you never break the rules.
I felt that the safety of the students that I was with preceded procedure. That's an entirely valid answer. Out of character, for those of you that aren't aware, Cassandra doesn't lie a lot.
Oh no, I could tell. What?
I'm sure Cassandra doesn't break the rules a lot, but I mean, she says it's okay to break curfew sometimes, so it's not bad.
You say this, and Shauna like spits hot coffee all over the table.
That's not exactly what I said.
Vance just has like this big bag of like Reese's Pieces or something, and he's eating like popcorn watching this.
Hi, so Shauna, you look exhausted. Are you all right?
It's just been a long and very exciting day. I'm just
Yeah.
tired. Since Vance is here, are we gonna just go over the budget for the GSA today, or are we still on for our date?
Look at the
We
group.
can totally go over the budget later. Y'all go have fun. You know, business.
I'm out.
What about
And he's gonna carefully take his sketchbook, which is open on all the note pages, and just quickly flip to see if he can go to some place that's more safe. Nope, that is stuff that is drawn in for private. No, fan art. Okay, that's good.
That works.
Closest. Go.
All right. Make sure you check your school emails.
I should figure out how to do that. But yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
Great. Okay. We need to talk about our group project.
Yeah. That history group project.
Right. Excellent. Great. See you all tomorrow at school on time.
Sure, on time.
On time.
Sure.
Do I have to leave? It's kind of fun. Yeah.
Oh, well, Shauna and I were going to do some things together. I mean, you don't have to leave the building.
They're gonna like kiss and stuff.
Oh. Wait, it's okay to break curfew?
Come on.
So as everybody separates away, Shauna's like, "Oh, have you seen? They got the new Mardovia Castles supplement. We should go look at that."
Sure, let's go do that.
We will fade away from that to
Sure.
school the next day. It is early in the morning, and you're just getting there. Do you all arrive together? Do you meet up, or do you just kind of separately?
Cass gets in like if school starts at 8, Cass gets in at like 6:45. Like early.
Vance shows up at like 7:59. On time.
Technically early.
I go by the bus's schedule.
Right, fair.
I feel like Toby's parents drop him off before work, so he's there like at 7, just sitting or reading.
Awesome.
Okay, you all arrive at school, and then you hear the disembodied voice tell you, "Knights, we have trouble."
What? Oh, but
TikTok.
school.
TikTok.
Sweet.
TikTok is at it again in the city. You're needed at such and such square.
It's gonna get so mad if she finds out I skipped school. Okay.
Vance has already like grabbed his roller skates and is headed out.
Yeah, do we have to get there ourselves?
I think Toby sends Cassandra an email. So it's okay to skip school, or
Like, Hala comes over the communicator this time and is like, just go to somewhere where nobody can see you and I'll teleport you there.
Pulls a U-turn, goes back to grab everybody.
Yeah.
Cass goes into the finds like an off thing from like off the hallway and like to hide and be teleported.
Yeah, I'm behind the library building.
Okay, yeah, so you're all teleported to such and such square, or also known as Plot Square. It's very bland. There's like a building, and it has windows, and there's like tables, and some people are eating. We're eating at them, but the chairs are all tipped over now, and there's not a fountain here, but there's like some cars and like a couple of potted plants, like a discarded bicycle.
Cool.
Just
Yeah, just whoop in.
yeah.
Oh shit! I'm never gonna get used to that.
Do we see TikTok and his gang?
Yep. They're chasing around people. Some of them are frozen from like in their place.
we always get transported somewhere sketch.
That's kind of what's gonna happen for a while.
I was trying my best to keep my grades up this year.
All right, let's take care of this quickly so we can get back to class.
And he's just
Yeah,
like winding up his arm.
All right, knights, heed the call.
Yeah. Just...
Yeah, you all morph. I won't make you go through that again. But
Once a session.
Well, yeah. They do it the first time, and then the next time they do it in an episode, it's the faster version of the morph.
yeah.
Split screen, everything.
Yep.
Where everyone says heed the call at once, and then
Right.
they're all split screen.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so, do you run out and face TikTok?
Yeah.
He has like 4 crawlers with him this time.
Time's up, you toad. Just flourishing cape.
Practice last night.
Only a little bit. Don't tell.
Oh, wow, looks super cool.
Thanks.
Oh, such precious memories. All right.
Yeah. Cass will like step up and look at TikTok and say, "Back again, TikTok, huh? Need another beatdown?"
Oh, it's time for you to get yours, Rangers. Or sorry, Knights. It's so easy to say Rangers. It's time for you to get yours, Knights.
Can Toby just, before when he does anything, just shoot him with his bow?
Absolutely. Roll to directly engage a threat.
Does our team carry over, or do we need to do a new team?
Oh, we do need to answer the team questions again, but you do still have 6 points until the next session. That is an 8. So, let me pull up the questions again. So, the leader, you still don't have influence over everyone. Nobody has conditions yet.
Right.
Yep.
Nobody mistrusts the leader of the team.
No.
Oh.
Okay, so
I think if anything, Cassandra has proven that she's trustworthy. maybe to a fault, but
Okay, so that means you add 3 more team to the pool,
Awesome.
which means you are now at 9.
19.
So I'd recommend you spend some of that. So that was an 8. So if you spend 2 team, if 2 people help.
Oh, two of us can?
Yep.
Awesome.
You each time, like for each move, each of you can only spend 1 team to help.
Okay.
But you can, if multiple people help, you can spend more points.
Got it. Awesome.
So you could bump that up to a 10
Yeah.
and make
totally.
this a team effort.
Yeah, so Toby pulls out his bow, and Cass is gonna like do the same, and like stand so like they're both pulling like next to each other like that, and like so that they like fire at the same time to like
Nice.
to also hit. So I'll spend a team for that.
Who else is gonna help?
Just for hilarity, Vance is gonna pull out the crossbow and also join this arrow firing party.
Okay, yeah. So that means Toby has 2 choices.
So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna surprise them, and let's go with resist or avoid blows.
Okay. So what does it look like when you all take shots at this toad?
I feel like we interrupt him mid-sentence.
Just like mid monologue.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to show you and get your Millennium gems. Blah,
And then
blah, blah, and then, yeah. Explosions all behind him, even though all the lasers hit him in the chest.
oh, you know what Power Ranger fans call those explosions that are behind them?
No, I don't.
They're called Kalish explosions. Because they're named after one of the special effects supervisors on the American side.
Oh,
Yeah.
That is
So-
awesome.
Cool. So, what's your next move? TikTok is down. Well, not down, but he's momentarily disrupted.
let's see. I'm gonna try to provoke TikTok.
Okay.
So I think what I'm gonna do is like our bow barrage is done, and like she's gonna put the bow back on her back. You really thought you could beat us this time with less of your minions? That was a very, very foolish decision.
Okay. Roll
Superior.
superior. Okay, full hit. So what are you hoping for here?
I want TikTok to like ignore, like kind of just like obviously bad idea, just like rush us without thinking.
Okay.
So like TikTok rushes us without thinking, and then we just like he's surrounded by us, basically getting away from any of his minions.
Ooh, create an opportunity. I have an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what happens here is you get what you want. So on a 7 and 9, you would get to choose one from the list. But on a 10 plus, you just get what you want. They just rise to the bait and do what you want. So TikTok goes, "How dare you? I'm TikTok!" And he rushes at all 4 of you.
Okay.
You're just the new version of Vine. You're nothing.
With none of the charm. But while that big bow barrage was happening, could I have taken the chance to kind of reposition myself? So while that being shot and charging, I just pincer them from the side with my spear, or my spear rifle, which is currently in spear mode.
It's so cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have a move that you're using, or are you just directly engaging a threat?
I think I am. Excuse me. Back on basic move stuff. I was on the T mood for a second. I think I am doing do something daring, I guess, because I'm just kind of going to just shout.
Okay. Well, what I meant is, are you using a move from your playbook, or are you just?
Oh.
Are you using one of your moves from your playbook, or are you just? Because otherwise, this is just to directly engage a threat.
Okay. I don't think. I don't think I'm using any of one of my moves because I don't think any of my moves really apply here.
Okay.
But I am going to directly engage a threat and say, you need to keep track of all of us. And just kind of taking the big slash with the glaive that I got.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll that tough.
Yeah. All right. And that is. I'm sorry. I'm juggling multiple windows at once. I do actually have all of my notes here. It's
That's all right.
Yeah.
I'm also juggling multiple windows at once, so it's fine.
So I believe that is, if I can find where that tough. There we go. Ooh. Here we go. Ah! Oh no.
That's a 5.
Ooh, that.
Do you want to help? Do you want to spend 2 team and help?
We can get it to a partial success at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think so yeah, we're kind of like Finn's doing this like pincer move, and so we kind of Cass is gonna do like a spinny move and pull out her daggers and try to like cut him from the other side, to help that like attack from both sides thing.
Heck yeah.
That's gonna be her spending a team
from 3 sides, you know. I mean, Toby can charge over, but I mean, dragging the sword behind him.
Awesome. All right, down to 5 team.
Down to 5 team, and you've now unlocked your ultimate ability. So, you all hit the frog. You have one choice here. Finn, what do you take? You got resist or avoid blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I would like to impress, surprise, or frighten them. Because I would like to say that was a kind of a surprise attack, basically.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's 4 of them. And they're just moving around me.
Okay, yeah.
This was a bad idea to charge.
He's so TikTok stumbles back. And he's like, "Hey, that's unfair." But while you do that, you forgot about the minions, and one of them is going to attempt to punch you unless somebody wants to defend.
That is my whole shtick.
Okay. Do you have any moves on your playbook that help you with that? Did you pick any moves that help you with that?
No, but I have one that helps me with provoking someone.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I just wanted to check. Yeah, roll to defend.
That is a full hit.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Which means you can add to team, take influence over someone you protect, or clear condition.
I'm gonna add a team because I already have influence over Finn.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 6 team. and you successfully defend. How do you do it?
So, Vance sees that all of his minions are starting to converge on Finn, and so he just rushes over with his shield and like knocks them all back. Just nope, not today.
Okay. So you have an opportunity here. You unlocked your ultimate ability for one use. You can use that on TikTok right now if you wish.
Cool.
We should.
I like it. I like that idea. I'm excited to be a part of it.
Okay.
Yes.
What does it look like? Do you combine weapons into a big cannon? What does it look like?
Let's see.
Oh, we're knights and stuff, right?
Yeah, that's. I was trying to think of something knighty.
It should just combine into like a big dragon wand cannon.
I like that. I like.
Yeah.
The words are really good, and when you combine them, they're better.
Oh, that would be super rad.
Okay. Yeah. Describe what it looks like when you combine into this dragon wand cannon.
We combine our wands magic powers together, and they form the wands form the handles, which we all hold it by.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it
so
just
like
kind of materializes and stuff on it. Yeah.
Great. Yeah. So like the weapon, like the wands glow and big dragon cannon thing. Love it.
Toby's
All
holding
right.
handle on the tail.
Okay. Yeah. And when you shoot TikTok, what does it look like?
In my head, it's like our wands are like kind of in different parts. So like of course it comes out of the dragon mouth. So like it comes out of the dragon mouth and then kind of starts like corkscrewing a little bit. So it's like a big spinny beam of all of our colors.
Yeah, it like there's just like a rainbow scale that of scales that charge up towards the mouth, and then it makes like this big kind of magic orb cannonball.
Yeah.
And it makes a big roar, and it opens its mouth to fire.
Love it.
Okay. Yeah. So, anybody have anything else you want to add? Vance, Toby?
Vance is just like standing on the back of this, like in the middle of the back of this dragon cannon, like holding the wand, holding a shield, and just like roaring along with it.
Nice.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to roar too.
Awesome.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, do you have something?
Nope. Do we have to roll for the super weapon or?
Nope. The super weapon is the destruction of TikTok. It hits him in the chest, and he is done. He falls to the ground, toasted.
Of course, while he's falling and exploding and everything, we're probably like, yeah, and spinning with the and showing off our capes and everything.
Right. Yep.
Like, good job, everyone. Yeah.
I guess it's true. It ain't easy being green.
There we go.
Because he's a frog.
That's the line.
Okay.
I looked up puns on my phone last night.
And of
I
course,
wasn't the only one practicing.
Head shield.
and of course, when TikTok falls, he says, "No, it wasn't my time," and he collapses to the ground. And Harlot comes over your comms and is like, well done, knights. You have bested TikTok, but beware. The globe is reading an unusual energy signature. I think it is another one of the Millennium gems.
What? Where?
What?
And then from behind you, you hear like a violin playing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Do you turn around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you turn around, behind you, holding a violin, is a white knight. And they play the violin, and you all get blasted to the ground.
Ah!
God damn it.
How come he got an instrument?
Oh man, this is some major Bosco vibes, and I'm digging it.
And whoever the white knight is says, "So you are the ones supposed to save the world. Too bad you won't last past the day."
Ben's just from the ground goes like, I was promised more than 48 hours. Fuck you.
Yeah, well, I'm not done yet.
I think he might have been lying when he said they died of old age.
No, we've got this. Because you know what we have that they don't have?
You say friendship.
I was gonna say friendship.
I changed my mind again.
True.
Teamwork.
We do got friendship on our side.
Technically, we're just acquaintances still at this point.
We're friends now.
I don't know. We went through a life or death thing. That's got to earn some friendship.
Sandra did say that she would write us excuses for school, right?
Don't use my real name.
Are we not supposed to?
No, that's why we have the helmets on.
What do I call you when you're in the helmet?
Night Red.
That's kind of plain, but okay.
Oh, sweet. I'm
You're
night
Night
blue.
You're Night Pink, Night Blue, Night Purple. And now Night White.
White Knight.
White Knight or Night White?
He's a fucking white knight, though. I mean, God.
So
Yeah, why are you with the gem? Why are you doing this?
are you all standing back up?
Yeah.
Well, after the friendship speech, I think we did at least try to get up.
Okay, so as soon as you all stand back up, the other knight says, "Agile snake," and their violin is also an axe.
Yeah.
And just
They're so cool.
one at a time hits each of you.
Oh,
And you hit back to the ground.
Just
And
Camera shot of each of us going, ah!
yep, exactly. And this knight looks at you all and says, "Stay out of my way." And then they just walk away while you're all on the ground.
Ow.
You hear Harlock over the communicators. "Knights, what happened?"
This is why we need to train.
If you're gonna beat me this badly, buy me dinner first. Jesus fuck.
Why
Why didn't you tell us there were evil versions of us?
Evil versions? What do you mean?
there was a knight with a white gem.
he had an axe violin.
It
It
hurt.
was kind of cool.
The white gem must have failed to properly bond with its chosen host.
Chose the most cliche name.
Whoever they were, they beat us easily.
We're still here. That has to count for something, right?
He said he was gonna kill me, but I was promised at least 48 hours.
Hey, hand on shoulder. You're gonna get those 48 hours.
If we're not, if we're not dead, then maybe he's just really bad at his job. So maybe that's a good thing.
Maybe. Oh, my ribs hurt.
Because you don't say that you'll kill someone and then, if they're still able to talk afterwards, it's pretty bad.
Well, the animal is a snake. So they're a predator. So they're hunting us, waiting for the right moment. So we need to always be wary now.
You think one of the gems is a mongoose? That'd be really useful.
Potentially. Harlock.
Harlock's just like, as far as I'm aware, there is no mongoose represented by any of the gems.
Right. Well.
Right, so we need a shovel.
Hold on, I have a question. How did you not know the snake was going to be bad?
Well,
hey, snakes are good where I come from.
It could have been a garter snake, but this was not that.
I mean, it's never happened before. Typically, the white gem represents a long line of heroes.
Okay. Well, add it to the list, I guess.
I'll take notes on it later.
I guess he's lived long enough to see himself become the villain.
That's the other option. If we live past 48 hours, we become
No, I will not let that happen. We are heroes. We are a team.
Right now, we need medical attention.
And with that, it is unfortunately time for us to end for the night.
Okay.
The best closing line.
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Oh.
So we will do all of our sign out stuff. I will find us somebody to raid. We will say goodbye for the night. But Millennium Nights will return next week, and I promise there will be more text recs.
Yes.
I'm very excited for more text recs.
Heck yes.
daily jokes.
Yeah,
So-
I think Tex Rex is a big hit. I definitely think you can scale them up a little bit.
I will take that note and I will scale it up a bit. So, let's sign up for the night. We will start with our red knight. Cassandra, who are you? And where can
Hi.
we find you on the internet?
Hi, everybody. I am Lily. I have been your Red Knight. Thank you so much for joining us. This was so much fun, and I'm really, really excited for next week. You can find me everywhere at Lilypad Nebula, Twitch and the Twitters and all the stuffs. I'm also, I had to remember it because new season and stuff. So here Thursdays, and then Sunday, we should be coming back Sunday with Steel Blossom Moon. So that will be awesome. We left last time with a big cliffhanger, and I'm looking forward to figuring all that out. So yeah, Sunday there. That's also on a podcast, so you can check it out there as well. And then yeah, obviously back here next Thursday. Thank you so much, and have a great night.
Our blue knight, Finn.
Oh yeah, hey. I'm Gar Atkins, but my friends and you can call me Sahoni. I am a game designer and podcaster, and you can follow my stuff on Twitter at Sahoni_stuff. That's SAHONI_stuff. My current big game design project is I'm making a narrative focused game inspired by X-Men. About the spaces and communities that marginalized people make for themselves. I also play Dodger on RPG Pals Club, which you can find at rpgpals.club, which is a D&D actual play where we're making a dog cafe in Waterdeep.
Great.
I am also, if you're into political comedy, I'm occasionally a contributor to Barking Points, which you can find at Barking Points on Twitter. So, yeah, I got roped into that.
All right. And our pink knight, Toby.
Yes, hello, hi, I'm Wild Engineer. Yeah, you can catch me tomorrow night at 12 p.m. 12 a.m. Eastern for my own game of masks that I'm running. So that should be some fun. On Saturdays, I play some Invisible the Ducks channel, and on Tuesdays, I'm on Greyhawk channel, playing some D&D, where I have a 7 intelligence barbarian. Yeah.
And our purple knight, Vance.
Hi, I'm Michi. You can find me on Twitter at Michisaurus, which is a lot of where I live. I also am on the Discord a lot. You can catch me here on Thursday nights playing in this wonderful game. I love it so much. You can also find me on Saturday nights in our Scum and Villainy campaign, Stars Asunder, which is run by Fox Barrett, who is incredible. And I am also here on Sunday afternoons with Lily playing in our Legend of the Five Rings campaign, Steel Blossom Moon. I also make and sell cold processed handmade soap. You can find me on Etsy at Monsters and Megan Soaps, and the link is in the chat.
Awesome, awesome. And you even remember the soap without prompting. Yay! Hi.
I take it a lot.
Before I sign out, I want to once again thank the wonderful sponsors, Roll20, Tabletop Loot, So Nerdware, and Devin Rue for some great maps. We also have a Patreon, a Discord, and don't forget, it is September, so check that out. I am Nerdy Teddy. You can find me on Twitter. You can see what I'm doing there. Currently looking at starting some more games myself, some one-shots and a short campaign. But for now, you can catch me running this. I will be here in a couple of Mondays for Paranormal Paranoia run by Michi on side quests. That is all I really got right now. We are going to raid Wizard Rex TV if they are still alive. They are. So we are going to go over there, and we will see you next week for more Millennium Nights. Bye.
Bye.
And everybody wave for another 5 seconds.